Hi guys, I am Arlette Hardy, blogger and joy strategist from chasing-joy.com, and just wanted to do a quick video check-in. Today is Thursday, March 19th. It's about 11 o'clock at night. I should be going to sleep. And it is the fourth day of my social distancing by working at home with a toddler as a single mother by choice. So yeah, it's been challenging. And I figured I would hop on and do a quick video on how I'm still chasing joy during this very challenging time and experience. So the first thing I'm doing is being honest. Okay, this really sucks. So I am working from home. They put us on 100% telework, and I work for the military. So the base where I work is open. I'm not in the military, but I work for them. The base where I work is open, so I can go in if I need to, but it's not, recommended. And there's daycare there that is still open because hence it's for the military. But I'm not taking baby Joy Chaser in because God forbid someone gets coronavirus and it winds up at daycare. He'd probably definitely get it because he's, not even 2. So he's still at the very germy, gross age where, everything goes in the mouth and, will sneeze right in, your face. And he just learning how to cover his mouth when he coughs, that kind of thing. So I am home working and he's here with me while I'm trying to work, and it is not good. So the first thing I'm doing, like I said, is just being honest about how I'm feeling, because when you're not honest and you suppress your feelings, they come out in other ways that usually are not healthy. So I have to admit to myself and to you guys that this really sucks. It's really hard. And basically, I had said on Facebook the other day, when I was on maternity leave, I realized that I did not want to be a like a stay-at-home mom. I realized I'm a much happier mom when I get to go to work and be around adults all day and get all the social aspects of working, and then come home and be able to fully focus on him and not be trying to do multiple things at the same time. So right now, working from home with him here feels like, how they say the best of both worlds? It feels like the worst of both worlds. I am new to my supervisory position at work, and I feel like I am not doing a good job this week. And then with him home, he just wants to play and climb on me like he doesn't understand. So I feel like I'm always rejecting him because I'm like, no, or wait, or can't, or give mommy a minute, all day long, because I'm still trying to work. And so I feel like I'm not being a good mom or a good worker, and it just really sucks. And it just is what it is. So I have to acknowledge that, the truth in that. But what I'm trying to do also, I guess, to combat wallowing in that truth is really focus on gratitude. And I've never been one to be like, oh, if you're experiencing something bad, find someone else who's experiencing something worse and just be glad you're not them. I don't think that's really a healthy way to pursue gratitude by saying, oh, at least I'm not, that person. But it is important to acknowledge that I am very blessed to be able to work from home and to be able to keep him here with me, because a lot of people don't have that privilege, and people are really losing money, losing jobs, losing possibly entire businesses because they can't open or people can't come in to, spend money with them. So I am focusing on it, the blessing that is part of the hardship. and practicing gratitude there. I'm also, coronavirus hijacked my whole birthday. So like I'm working on a blog post that's going to be 40 things that I'm grateful for in my 40th year. So that's helping me to like really focus on gratitude right now. So that's like the big thing that I'm doing. Other things that I'm doing at Chase Joy are showering every day. I know that seems simple, but a lot of times people, they're not leaving the house, especially maybe if you live alone, like no one sees you, and that can make you feel kind of down. At least it makes me feel kind of down sometimes. And it's just easy to just say, well, I'll just stay in bed all day, or I'll just sit here and like not shower. But for me, showering is an important part of my self-care. Just the water washing over me makes me feel like refreshed. I come out feeling good. It feels nice to feel clean and smelling good. Plus I pray a lot in the shower. I get a lot of clarity and good ideas in the shower. So showering is an important thing that I'm doing. I make sure I'm changing my clothes each day. I'm not always necessarily putting on clothes to wear outside because I'm not really going anywhere. But putting on like loungewear kind of PJs, not like PJs where you would be embarrassed, say if you got like a grocery delivery or something, but PJs that are nice enough to be around the house. And so I'm doing that. Other things that I'm doing is I've been checking with friends. I just finished, or I got off of like a group chat text with some of my really good girlfriends who are also moms and also working, who are very similar situation as me, being at home with a toddler. So we just kind of commiserated a little bit on how it sucked, but then also, we're supporting and encouraging each other, because all of us feeling like we're not really feeling like good moms these days, and just like reminding ourselves that we are good moms. So reaching out to friends for support, keeping up with your self-care, some of your daily routines like showering, changing your clothes, practicing gratitude, and like acknowledging, that this does suck. Another thing I'm doing, I think, or I'm trying to do is, I guess, be careful of how much news I'm taking in. I am not one to watch the news. I personally find the news very depressing and anxiety provoking on a normal day. So I still have not really been watching the news. I watch about a good 10 minutes of news a day, like while I'm getting dressed in the morning. And that's usually whatever the hot story is, the weather, and the traffic. I don't really need to know much more than that. But for this case, I am watching a little bit more news, but it's I've kind of pick and choose. So in Philadelphia, I signed up for text alerts from the city so I can hear what like the mayor is saying. So I've been hearing that. In the car, I have NPR, so I trust that news source. So mostly those are the things I'm looking at, and I'll go to the city's website from the links that I get from the text alerts to see like, okay, what's kind of how many cases are there today in my area? What, is the leadership saying? And other than that, I'm trying to not deep dive too much. I see a lot of posts on social media, and some seem to be from reputable sources, others not. But I'm just trying to not deep dive too much because it can just give you so much anxiety. And it's nothing we can really do. Like buy food and toilet paper, right? That's the hot thing. To the point where you feel that you have what you need. You'll never really know if you have enough, but can't control it all. So I don't see the point of getting myself super, super worked up with a whole lot of media. So as I think of other things, I might do another check-in, but pretty much I'm hanging in there. Oh, one last thing. Ask for help. So the first afternoon, because I went to work Monday and they said we could go at lunchtime with the official, telework, 100% telework policy. And that afternoon was terrible. It was so bad with trying to work with him here. I mean, I think we both cried that day. Um, just awful. And I posted on my Facebook, like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this, for, at least 2 weeks, possibly, longer. And people prayed for me. People gave me ideas, some which would work, some which wouldn't, and just overall showed me support and encouragement. And it was really helpful. Some of the suggestions were like having little stations set up for him with different activities and changing them every 25 minutes. I didn't really set up the stations, but like just the reality that, yeah, like he's not two, he doesn't have an attention span. So yeah, he does need to be doing something different every 25 minutes. And that's why he's like kind of off the wall. Um, so that helped me be like, okay, I need to, like, when he's starting to freak out, give him something new to do. Um, and other suggestions were being flexible. So I've been flexible with bedtime so that he can sleep later in the morning. And I've been getting up earlier to log on so I can get some work done before he's awake. But just in general, asking for help. Even though I didn't necessarily think I was asking for help, I was just more like sharing that I was struggling. But I guess being honest about how you're doing so people can offer you support and encouragement and advice, which basically is asking for help. So I guess that would be my last tip. And I guess that goes along with the first tip of being honest with how you're doing and ask for help. So it all ties together. So I feel like I've rambled on long enough and I really should be going to sleep. But one thing that I struggle with on a regular, not just doing this social distancing time, is with going to bed, because once the baby's asleep, it's like, oh, I can just worry about me and like watch what I want and like eat a snack alone and, be in peace, and I end up staying up too late. So I've struggled with trying to go to bed. And I'm a night out in general anyway, but yeah, so that's a struggle whether I'm social distancing or not. So anyway, enough rambling. I hope that these tips are helpful. Or maybe they're not helpful, but at least maybe you'll feel like you're not the only one struggling or being super, super challenged by, what we're going through right now. So hang in there, everyone. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. Take a dip in some hand sanitizer. And stay COVID free. Thanks for watching, guys.